So I am I'm out. So just give me a 5 by 5 if you can actually hear me. I don't know. YouTube is very, very, very inconsistent to say the least these days. It is very inconsistent these days. So I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but just give me a 5 by 5 if you come back in. I just told you guys that I would go out and that I would come back in. So try to give me a 5 by 5 if you're able to go out and come back in. Try to do that for me if you can. Yeah, just try to do that and see. Let's see what that's let's see what comes out of that. Let me know if you guys can actually hear me now, because I'm not, I don't know what in the world is going on. Who can tell what goes on with YouTube these days? I'm not sure if it's a, if they're putting a wet blanket on the channel. I don't know if they're going to blame it on AI, because AI is going to be the scapegoat for everything. That's another part of my shtick, another part of my spiel. So just let me know. Give me a 5 by 5 if you're in here, if you're trying to come in here so we can see what's going on. Because there's an audio issue. Can you hear me now? 5 by 5. Can you hear me now? Hops 27. Can you hear me now? Oh, perfect. Thank you, Hops 27. Thank you guys for coming in and loving on the like button. Okay, so back to what I was saying. What I wanted to say was I promised you guys the Bureau of Labor Statistics, a summation of that report, and I am going to bring you that report without a doubt. I've had a chance to, just with everything that's going on with AI, I do believe that the common man is going to be the biggest loser and will continue to be. I will say that this report supports my claim that once they get everything installed, they don't need these certain industries. The numbers that came out reflect certain sectors or certain industries lost jobs. Of course, certain industries gained jobs, or they were low risk. And I do believe that, yeah, it is. But hey, that's the hand we're dealt, right? Thank you guys for coming in and loving on the like button. So what I'm going to do is, when I come in, I'm probably going to bring you that report this afternoon. I wanted to do it, but it's just doing it too soon. Doing it this morning is just not something that I can do. Good morning to Cody Alamont 3020. And Wardell Freeman 7313. Good morning, and thank you to you. Thank you for your generosity. Well, we're talking about the Bureau of Labor Statistics is what we're talking about. That's a report that I'm going to bring this afternoon. And I'm going to talk to you guys about the sectors that were low risk, the high risk ones, where the unemployment is. And yeah, I think, after a while, there won't be, I'll talk to you about the different sectors of the job losses, the low risk, the high risk, and what that means. I think going into 2026, that's what I want to talk about, is what AI is actually going to do, what the effect that AI has on the jobs and the outlook for 2026. I do believe that the report supports my claim as to where we're going to be, where we're going in 2026. We've already had conversations about like banks, e.g. Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is doing a job cut. They're citing efficiency, and you've also heard that the government has cited efficiencies as well in terms of AI, saying they're not going to reduce human. They're not going to reduce human beings, but just the way that you interact with the actual AI. So we're gonna get into that in depth. I'm gonna get into the actual figures and just give you my actual summation on what I think, or what my submission is regarding all of this. And You just look at our government has brought in enough, is trying to bring in enough legislation to, they're looking for ways to lock you out, and that's what's happening. Okay, effectively, that's what's going to end up happening. So I appreciate you guys for coming in and loving on the like button. Boogie I2Q says, when human don't need job anymore, life will be easy. Well, there's nothing easy about this life. I don't think the road was supposed to be easy. I mean, you're gonna get it's a trade-off, whatever it is. If you take the road with, hey, the road lot, the path of least resistance doesn't always yield the biggest. It doesn't mean you're gonna have the upper hand, or your liberties aren't gonna be intact. But there again, when you think about it, we've been living under illusions for so long that we've been under the illusion of freedom for so long. We've been under the illusion of the American dream, aka what was it Carlin says, that the American dream, you have to be asleep to believe it. He knew what he was talking about. Good morning, realize. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. So I will bring you I'm going to bring you guys the numbers today. You guys can chew on it, but I will be bringing you what I think not only the narrative, I'm going to give you what I think the data is saying. What the data is, the bottom line is what I want. Because this is a time of deception, okay? And